Hi, and welcome back to Tarot Life Coach Channel with me, your host, Tonya Melendez. So here we are, Memorial Day, May 27th. We've had a lunar eclipse, a full moon, and lots of energy. So many people wrote me and were telling me last week that they couldn't sleep, that full moon was full of energy. But before we go any further, I want to tell you the cards that we're using today. So our message, our mantra for the week is going to come from our Romance Angels cards. I just felt like that was what people wanted. And then our message for the week will come from our Life Purpose cards. And then, of course, our tarot cards. So let's talk about the power phrase for today. The power phrase for today is the divinity is within. We're going to talk a little bit about fear and a little bit about karma. But before we start any of that, we always start out with our power prayer. And I do want to let you know I am working on a video right now to show people what and how the power prayer works, or how I pray. And again, I use what I learned in Science of Mind teachings. And so I will be making a video about that in a very couple weeks, or a couple days actually, because this week, actually June 1st, marks my 2-year anniversary that I've been doing these videos. And it's just gone by so fast. And I've evolved and I've traveled, but I've always kept the videos. So let's take it to prayer. Breathing in good, breathing in God. Knowing at this very moment, God is all that there is. I know that God is love, God is light. God is the memory of all of those who have fought for our liberties, for our freedoms, and for the freedoms of all people all around the world, not just here in the U.S., but around the world. So I just give thanks for their lives, and just remembering all of the soldiers, all of the people who have fought for freedom, fought for liberation, and just staying in this connected moment, knowing that karma and fear are lessons. They are our awakening points, our new beginnings. And so I'm just blessing all of everything. I'm calling it good, calling it God. And so I'm just blessing anyone watching this video, listening to my voice, knowing that where they are right now is exactly where they're supposed to be. Knowing that the divinity is within us and as us and through us. There is no place for us to look but inside, for our divine and truest answers come from within. How good it is for me to know this truth, to speak it out into the universe, knowing that it is heard, all of it is exactly as it should be. And I just release these words knowing that it is just so good to be in grace and gratitude of God now. I release these words. I let it be and let God, and so it is. So my prayer was a little bit, I was feeling all these different feelings and wanted to say a bunch of different things, but I got across what I wanted to say. So I will be doing a prayer video. It will be in my Psychic Connections with the June newsletter. So just about a week it will be coming out. And as always, I do have some exciting things coming up. I do have an ebook that I will be putting together. I'm hoping in the next week or so. I really want to get it done by the 1st. And it's kind of an excerpt of the bigger book that I'm working on. So stay tuned for those details. They are coming up. And again, so let's see what our message is with the Romance Angels. Ooh, now I really like this. And this is from the Romance Angels, like I said. And it says, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Now, I really love this, because what it's telling me is that so many times when we get in relationship, we bind ourselves to the relationship, and it's time to dare to think outside of your relationship, think outside of what it is that you think that's holding you back. So free yourself. What a wonderful message to come to us through the Romance Angels. So free yourself from those old ideas of what you think relationship is. Free yourself from the limitations and the expectations that you think a relationship's going to bring to you, because you have to bring what you want to the relationship. It's not vice versa. So remember that what you are thinking about, you are bringing about. So the divinity is within. So this is perfect for that. So let's see what our message for the week with the life purpose cards. And I'll talk to you a little bit about karma. And the reason I wanted to talk about karma, a lot of people always say, oh, karma's a bitch and it'll get you. Karma is a lesson. It is not a punishment. And sometimes a lot of people think that it is used as a punishment. And let me tell you, and so that brings fear. And this leads me to really want to talk about psychics and people who say that they're psychics that use this energy, this gift, as a way to fear people into buying more or believing more. I, as a medium and as a psychic, have a very strong and very solid spiritual practice. It is in and through my life. And if you've watched me do these videos, you can tell this is my life. I walk my walk and I talk my talk. There is no shame in my game. And I am always breathing in God, loving God, allowing God to be in and through and as my life. However, there are those who tell you, oh, you've got a dark energy around you. If you give me such and such amount of money, I will clear that for you. Or those who also say, oh, I'm a psychic. It's costing you $400 for me to help you. I'm sorry, I don't believe if you have a spiritual practice and if you believe that God is your source, that you can charge these exorbitant prices for a session. I work to help people. I know and trust that I work for God, and I know that I'm supported in all ways and in throughout my life. Even some of the best psychics in the world that I know who've written books, who've traveled the world, charge a larger amount because they are worldwide and known. So I'm going to caution you, if you've ever had a psychic tell you that you've got a dark energy or you've got to pay some exorbitant amount of money, that is not true. Most of you know I've been on a TV show, I've been on a radio show, I've got all these other things, but I don't charge an exorbitant amount of money because, again, I work through spirit and spirit works through me. So I know that all my needs are met, and I want you to know that all your needs are met as well. So that is where I want to just take a moment and send unconditional love and light to those who have either taken money from you or someone you know, or anyone that you know is not in divine alignment with the truth of who they are and saying that they are. So let's just breathe in good, breathe in God. Send them rays of love, forgiveness, peace, and understanding. I know that their karma, their lesson, will be had. With grace and gratitude in my heart, I let it be. So let's go. All right. So our lovely cards from the Life Purpose cards. Now this is really good. So the first one we get is counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. So I know that this is definitely for me. I've really been moving into a lot of teaching, and I do have a lot of upcoming events actually starting this weekend. And I will be posting those on my website if you are in the Florida area. So you can come out and actually meet me if you'd like. So please check out my website. I will be posting my events and things like that on a calendar coming up June 1st. Everything's starting off for me. The summer months are my favorite time of the year. So counseling. I know that this is directly for me, and whoever's listening who needs this message to know your life purpose, either you need counseling or you should start looking into doing this for yourself. Counseling people, knowing that your words do have power and do have meaning. So how awesome is this next one? We get support. Your life purpose fully supports you. So trust and know that what you're doing, if you're doing it from your heart, like we said, karma, if you're doing it from your heart, from the place that dwells deep within you, you are supported. The angels are supporting you. The universe is supporting you. So believe that, trust that, let that be your fire. Let that be your drive. And let that be the divinity that is within you as who you are. Not what you are, who you are. And then last but not least, we get strength. Everything that you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. I don't know if you guys realize this, but I definitely feel like these cards are just on point for me today, so I really hope that they're on point for somebody else. So we got free yourself, counseling, support, and strength. So we're on a roll. So let's see what the tarot have to say. So yes, it is my 2-year anniversary this June 1st, and I'm really grateful that I took the big jump and leap of doing these videos, because believe you me, the first one, I was terrified. I was scared. It was maybe 5 minutes, and now it feels like I have so much to say, and I don't have enough time because I don't want to keep you on here for an hour. Otherwise, I would. But I like to give you a message, a dose, a good, just an allowing. Okay, so this is where I said I knew we would have to talk about fear. So I'm going to show you the cards and then we'll discuss them. So the first one we get is the Four of Pentacles. If you look at this card, this is all very interesting, because then the next one we get is the Five of Pentacles. If you look at this one, sorry, I'm getting it out of focus there. Let me pull it back a little. There we go. All right, so this is very strong, these messages about Pentacles. And then we get the Four of Rods. So also let's look at the number 4, because we got it repeating here twice. So what these cards are telling me, the Four of Pentacles is telling me that it's time to share your good, share your grace. Remember, your life purpose is supported. And so a lot of times when we start doing good, we want to hold on. We want to, oh, I got it now. I'm afraid. I don't want to give it up. You just want to hoard it all. But that is the time that you must really express yourself, because you have been blessed. It is your blessing to bless others. That is the divinity within you. And then this one, do not believe in lack. Do not believe in limitation. Do not believe that someone's going to take from you, because what you think about, you bring about. Remember that the divinity is within you, and you are being supported by the universe when you are living, breathing, and being that divine person. Not when you're living in fear. Again, fear brings more fear. Fear produces more fear. Love produces more love. Live from a place of love, not from a place of lack. That's what this card is telling me. So again, be grateful for all that you have, and when you're grateful for all that you have, just the universe just pours more to you. And that's what this card is saying. This card is saying, trust the universe. Her hand is on her heart. The divinity is within. All you ask and you shall receive. Remember, it's not from a place of begging and a place of, God, please, 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 please. Just saying, I trust you, God. I believe you, God. I know that I am supported. I'm supported in all ways. So again, I really feel that this message about freeing yourself is also freeing yourself from those old ideas of lack and limitation. Dare to think. Dare to dream. Dare to know that you deserve it. Have faith. And so I rarely do this, but I really want to look at that number 4. And I do have my angel number card, or angel numbers book here, so I wanted to make sure I give everybody that message. So here we go. We got 2 4s. We got the 4 of Pentacles and the 4 of Rods. So what it's telling me is angels are with you. Call upon them for help, guidance, and feelings of love and security. So again, what this is telling me is a lot of people are in this place of fear. A lot of people are in this place of lack. Know you are supported. Know you are loved. Know that the divinity is truly within you. And remember, if someone has wronged you, first thing you should do is forgive. Second, send unconditional love and light. Remember, karma is a lesson. It is not a punishment. So we can learn. Let go of those fear-based thoughts. Let go of those fear-based actions, because when you act, walk, talk, and really live from a place of divinity, your life will outpicture exactly what it is that you are putting out. Whatever you're being about is brought about. So with that said, just enjoy your Memorial Day. If you have this day off, I hope you enjoy, and with your family and friends, barbecue, whatever it is. That's our American way. And just know that this week is blessed. You are blessed. You are prosperous. You are divine. You are supported. You are strengthened, and it's really time for you to step into your greatest power. So until next week, everyone, just know that you are the love, that you are the light, and I'm praying for you always. Until next week, peace and blessings.